Hola, ¿qué tal? Estamos aquí en The Witcher 3, justo donde lo habíamos dejado, al inicio del viaje por eso estoy pausado, porque estos dos te van hablando, Henrietta y su protector, y vamos a hacer la misión, bueno, vamos a continuar con la misión donde lo habíamos dejado. Estábamos siguiendo la pista de
How did it
un
end?
olor de un vino,
Did you kill it?
el sangreal creo que era.
Have you
Que
ever
teníamos que
heard
saber,
anyone
porque
defeating
solo
such a
va para
vampire?
el
Know of a man
con
who defeated one,
a
sure, but he didn't
la
manage to kill it.
burocracia de
Ultimately, only
burocracia
another
no,
vampire
la
can kill a
aristocracia
vampire.
de Bucler. Y vamos a ver, porque por aquí
Hunters have
estos
attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see
Vale.
to this.
habrá peleas por en medio, no me digas eso, loco. Sácate la espada. Vamos a ver. Tú. Va. Dios. Buena.
Take you, beast! Begone!
¿En serio?
Save us!
Dios. Se hace difícil, ¿eh?
Take you, beast! Begone! Save us!
Vamos. Una menos.
Take you, beast! Begone!
¿Le quieres dar, por favor?
Save us!
Vale.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done.
Mira, y además subimos de nivel.
You saved
our lives.
Vamos a avanzar. Sí. Conseguimos avanzar después de esta pequeña pelea por aquí.
It's the best in old Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your
Justamente, ¿eh?
thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the pit? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Bien, pues parece que ya estamos llegando.
Faster.
Nos bajamos aquí. Y vamos a ver este tal Fabricio. ¿Qué explicaciones nos da? Porque
Captain
hay manchas de vino donde no puede estar.
We did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Bueno, no oficial, es un decir. Es oficial, pero venimos por otros temas. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Una inspección? Venga, vamos a hacer una
This is an
inspección.
inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
And who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Sí, sí, sí. Si no me conoces, vas mal en la vida, ¿eh?
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
¿Te ha quedado clarito?
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Pues vamos a ver, ¿no? ¿Quién tiene acceso al vino? ¿Cómo se transporta? ¿Y ha habido algún robo de vino?
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
¿Quién tiene acceso?
The
Vamos a
San
ver.
Real. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the
Pues te estás encerrando tú mismo, ¿eh?
Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it.
Joder con la mala hostia que tiene Henrietta.
Answer for it.
Yo apuesto por la primera opción. Seguro que nos está mintiendo de
I shall
alguna manera.
inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Aunque no creo que sepa de qué va
Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In
realmente para qué se
the main
utilizó,
cellar
pero
around the corner, I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your
También
Grace.
nosotros
Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
no queremos estorbos. Bien, vámonos para allá, pero aquí hay un cartel.
We
Voy
shall
a coger
meet
los lugares.
Hire a witcher.
Vámonos, Henrietta.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Bien. Parece que Fabricio no puede ser el chantajista, pero seguro que al final sabrá algo. Y vamos a la bodega central donde está el vino sagrado este. Bueno, no sagrado, pero...
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Bien. Vamos a ver el inventario, a ver si todo cuadró.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Vale, 1269. Vale, parece que nos dice que tenemos que subir arriba. Sí. Vale, arriba está todo el sangreal. Vale, 1270. Este no es el año.
1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Loca, ¿me quieres dejar pasar? Vamos allá. 68. Vale, nos queda el
San
69.
Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Sangreal, cosecha del 69. Venga, perfecto.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now,
¿Qué hacemos?
a lock will suffice.
¿Empezamos a
If we get a
abrir
hollow thud, we will
barricas
abandon
o no?
the sick.
Vale. Vamos a ver cuál está vacío. Este no. ¿Me puedes mirar este por ahí? No, no. Ahora. Tampoco está lleno. Lleno.
This one's full too. Full.
No, si al final estarán todos llenos.
This one's full too.
Y
Looks
este no
like
se
all the
puede mirar.
barrels are full. Dead end, I'm
Todos
afraid.
los barriles están llenos.
The question is, are they full of Sonreal? Grab a tap and a hammer.
Buah,
We
¿qué
shall
tenemos que
open
hacer?
one
¿Coger
by
una
one
cogorza?
and taste.
Hay que coger una... Vale, aquí abajo.
Barrel taps.
Y un martillo. Perfecto. Ay, sube por favor, Geralt.
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
Bien, buena esa, ¿eh? Y para probarlo... Vale, parece que lo prueba ella. Ah, podemos ir abriéndolos todos, perfecto.
So,
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonreal.
Te la vas a coger buena, ¿eh? Si te pones a probar todos los vinos. Y este también. Nosotros no podemos probar ninguno. Uep. Parece que ya lo he encontrado.
Revolting.
Peleón y amargo.
Plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Ahora deberá dar explicaciones. Y eso que ya ha dicho que no faltaba nada, que los inventarios estaban correctos. Mal, Fabricio, mal. Toma galleta.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
¿A qué me saco la espada?
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here,
La
nothing
avaricia.
is truly mine. I
Ay,
have a roof over
mala.
my head, ample food to
Mala
eat, but
compañera de vida.
what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Vamos a ver si sabe a quién se lo vendió. Seguramente que
A few
no.
weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it.
Ya
He
estamos.
was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Vale.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
Si sabemos dónde lo
We
hizo,
met
podremos
under
ir a
the
investigar,
cover of
supongo.
darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
Bien.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Alta traición.
What now, Witcher?
Por vender un vino.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be
Imaginaros lo que puede hacer si
Next,
si llega a
transport.
saber
I'll take it to
para
Fort
qué era.
Astra.
O cómo se ha
Maybe his
utilizado.
soldiers will cover
O quién
me.
lo ha utilizado.
Once I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Podemos empezar. Estamos
See
listos.
no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Vamos a simular una entrega. La segunda entrega. Bien. Interesante. Vamos a ver si pican. Además decían que era un aristócrata de que se llamaba de Cintra, bueno, de Cintra no, que venía de Cintra y Henrietta ha dicho que no hay ningún aristócrata de Cintra en la corte. Vamos, no se te nota que eres tú.
Now we wait.
Ahí llegan. Buah. Va a ser una pelea interesante. Aunque tenemos a los soldados preparados por ahí. Hola, ¿qué tal? No soy el viticultor. Y ahora vais a flipar. No voy a tener ni que luchar, ¿verdad? Bien, vamos a ver si podemos ir con más cuidado esta vez. Coño. Pues tampoco no demasiado más cuidado. Vamos a por este. Ey, cuidado que estamos en medio. No. Vamos a por él, que parece el mandamás. Esa ha sido buena, ¿eh? Vamos, esquiva, esquiva. Es que no me fío, me pueden... Vamos, vamos, vamos. Ah, sale ahí, sale ahí. Estamos rodeados. Tú. ¿Dónde hay más? Este va a morir ya. Y este, pero rápido. Muere. Ya está, ¿no? Vamos a ver si esta vez ha terminado. Este va a cantar.
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Hemos hecho lo que veníamos a hacer. Eso es lo que importaba. Nada.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it.
Bien,
Let
vamos
us
al
go
tema.
to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Sí, nosotros no lo
Not
imaginábamos.
at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Buah. Vas a pillar,
Once
pero...
again, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Gran idea. Solo uso este tipo de cebos como último recurso. Nah. Gran idea, venga. A ver si lo
Sure
hacemos cantar.
can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Vamos. Vamos que
Who
se va a
hired
cantar.
you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out. The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this cape. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Vamos para allá.
Let's go to town.
Vamos a ver el cintriano este. ¿Quién puede ser? Este es el que se supone, si recordáis, encontramos una carta con una letra peculiar, con un olor a sangreal, y por eso seguimos esta pista, el olor del vino, que es un vino muy concreto, y parece ser que este es el que hace chantaje a la bestia de Bucler, al monstruo de Bucler.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sí.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Vamos. Ahí llega.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Bien, no sería la primera vez.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Vale, ¿qué es la Mandragora?
The Mandragora. What's that?
¿No será
Club,
un bar de
an
Madrid, no?
affiliation of local artists.
Pues
Painters,
sí.
sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Vale, perfecto. Pues si van con máscaras
Gotta nab the
podremos ir
Cintrian.
sin ser reconocidos.
Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Pues ya la hemos liado, porque si nos tenemos que cambiar de ropa, no tengo. Bien, el vino es sagrado. Vamos a recuperar nuestras armas, porque la verdad que están seriamente perjudicadas. Bien, y nos queda un poquito en esta.
I should double the patrols, just in
Y
case.
vamos a buscar un atuendo que a Henrietta le resulte adecuado. Vamos a ver si podemos subir por aquí. Sí, correcto. Deberíamos meditar. Atención, ¿qué hay aquí? ¿Peligro? Joder, el hachazo que me ha metido. Buena esa. Ojo. Bien, bien. ¿Queda alguien? Sí.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Vale, al parecer. Contrato de brujo. Nuestro retrato. Van a ir a por nosotros continuamente, por lo visto. Así que deberemos ir con... loco. En serio, no tengo ni idea de dónde tengo que... Y ese suspiro. Vale, la guardia está con nosotros. Y se ve que por aquí debemos encontrar algo que nos condicione algo mejor para ir a la fiesta.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Porque es mujer. Vale, nosotros no nos hemos vestido al final. Yo
Okay.
creía haber
Geralt.
venido...
I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry. Didn't have time to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an eventuality. Here, don this doublet. Its cut is all the rage these days.
Bien, perfecto, así tenemos ropita chula ahí. Mis manos, gracias. Habíamos perdido las manos. Así mejor.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Pues vamos para
Let's
adentro.
go. Soiree started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Pues atención, sin armas. Y teniendo precio a nuestra cabeza, puesto. Y nadie los frena. Se puede complicar.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Nos toca.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Vamos directos a
We were
por
really
Cecilia.
hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It
I see.
cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Bien, perfecto. Hay que buscar la orquídea
The
entre
lion's
la
always
multitud.
complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Bien, pues vamos a participar en los entretenimientos de la velada. Vale, parece que va a haber mucho trabajo en esta misión. Así que lo dejaremos aquí. Hasta el próximo episodio. En el próximo episodio veremos lo que hacemos. Hasta entonces, pasadlo bien.